This was the most incredible frame ever played between Ronnie O'Sullivan and Judd Trump. At that moment the pink ball was resting on the edge of the pocket, completely blocking the path to the goal. But Ronnie O'Sullivan decided to attempt an interesting shot, stopping the cue ball right up against the pink ball. The result unexpectedly created an extremely difficult snooker snag. The two exchanged a knowing smile and Judd Trump instantly understood the tactical direction ahead. At this point the two players were neck and neck. If anyone accidentally knocks this pink ball into the pocket, whoever does that will lose the game outright. Therefore these two elite players, renowned for their highly aggressive style, they had no choice but to set aside their offensive ambitions and engage in an extremely patient defensive battle. Viewers watching at home, who do you think will gain the upper hand in this defensive battle? Because the pink ball was perched right on the edge of the dangerous pocket, so Judd Trump played this safety shot with extreme caution. Unfortunately, due to insufficient force behind the shot, the cue ball stopped midway and failed to strike the object ball. Ronnie O'Sullivan assessed the table situation and decisively requested the referee to re-rack the balls. Let's see if Judd Trump can learn from his last shot and successfully navigate this crisis. Absolutely perfect. The power and angle of this shot were executed flawlessly, successfully overcoming the challenge. The entire audience erupted into thunderous applause. But this does not mean we can afford to let our guard down, because the cue ball and the red ball were almost touching. Ronnie O'Sullivan only needed to gently push the cue ball away to send the difficult shot back to Judd Trump. Judd Trump displayed immense confidence. Once again he executed a brilliant close-range shot, successfully relieving the defensive pressure. It must be said that after years of honing their skills in professional competition, Judd Trump has long since shed the reckless style of play he displayed in his early years. His strokes are now more composed and well-rounded, and his ball control has also improved significantly. At this moment the two players were engaged in intense back-and-forth defense on the table, completely absorbed in the game. But the referee seemed somewhat helpless. You might be thinking, if they keep defending like this, tonight's game is likely to go on late into the night. Ronnie O'Sullivan then adopted an extremely aggressive defensive strategy. He pushed the cue ball straight to the other end of the table. This super long distance, spanning the entire table, significantly increased the difficulty of the next post-up defense. Seeing this, Shoute froze in place. Judd Trump paused for a moment upon seeing this. He then began carefully observing the angles of the shots around the table, seeking ways to accomplish this arduous task. Judd Trump's shot not only successfully broke up one of the clustered red balls, even more surprising is that he also executed an exceptionally brilliant defensive shot using the yellow and blue balls. Now the immense pressure has shifted back to Ronnie O'Sullivan. He could only risk potting the cue ball by attempting to gently tap it against the cluster of red balls.